Theo. Sam.
Go, go, go!
Hey, Bailey here. Boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, ba, boom. Woohoo! It's time to assemble the motor and put it into the motor cage. First, let's see what we need for tools and parts.
We need the motor cage that we had previously assembled with all the parts on it. We need the motor, which is in this box. The motor bracket. We'll need 4 GP 1227 nuts. We'll need 4 GP 1237 bolts. We'll need 12 GP 1230 washers and 4 GP 1233 bolts. We'll need the battery cage here. And then the tools that we'll need our ratchet, a 13 millimeter wrench, and a 13 millimeter socket. We will also need the motor pulley, a 2 millimeter Allen key, and we want to make sure that there's a set screw inside of here. No, you can't see that there. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and, it comes already installed, but there's a little tiny set screw inside that pulley.
First, we'll put the motor bracket on top. Then, the 1237 bolts and 4 washers and put those through each of the 4 slots. Now we'll flip it over while holding the bolts. This is definitely easier with a buddy.
Now jump over to the motor itself. See that flat spot on the edge of the motor and pulley? We'll align those and put it on almost all the way. We'll use that 2 millimeter Allen key and make sure it doesn't move. Once that's on, you'll take the motor and drop it to those 4 bolts we put in earlier. Once it's on, attach the bolts respectively. Once all 4 are on, you can see that there's a washer and a nut on all sides. Now that it's hanging, take the 2 motor wires and thread them through the same hole. Make sure the motor is facing pull out, not in. Now it's time to tighten with the 13 millimeters. Now, the motor is made to move, and that will eventually tension the belt. For now, it's so it doesn't move. We need to get it tight. Pay attention here to see how Devin is using the tools. Maybe a job for multiple people.
One kid hold a wrench and one kid hold a ratchet.
Yep, that works.
So you'll do the same on the other side of this. Speed up, Jimmy.
Who's Jimmy?
He's the guy who's editing us. Not sure of his name, but seems right.
You're so funny. The last part of the motor is attaching the battery tray. Put the piece up, push the tray through the middle. Set it back down and line up the threads with the battery tray. As Devin is finishing that up, I'd like to just encourage all of you. Did you know we're about 2/3 done? You and your team are doing such a good job.
I concur, Samantha. Outstanding effort. That concludes the motor install. Next, Chapter 9 will feature the rear axle.
Thanks, Jenny Bees. See you next time.